So we're on our way back to go and get the bike from Rick. Now the cameras have been removed. I said to Rick, right, I'm on my way. I don't know how long the bus is, what the gap's going to be, but it'll be what it'll be. I guess I'll be there in half an hour. And he says, good luck with that. You'll just be at school time and the bus is going to be full of kids. Oh, the little shits. If they're in the front of the bus, I'll be throwing them out. Yeah, I'll show them who's boss. But anyway, let's go and take our next bus journey back to get the wing. I'm really looking forward to this. So we're back at the bus shelter. Slightly better, we're going the other way now. So there's one to Wolverhampton. It's due now. And there's one in 4 minutes and 28 minutes to the next one. Oh, we better catch that 4-minute one. But we don't know what bus to guess. Is that bus number 9 and bus number 10, do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Right. So I'm here with a young fella waiting for the bus. And here's the slightly more information on this. You don't use this very often? Do you use the bus service very often?
I usually track them on my phone.
Oh dear. All right, I've got all this to learn, right? So we came back on a single decker. Oh yeah. This is that lay-by we first saw, and then we went down on that one up there. So we came up on a single decker. So that was quite interesting. But looking at the timing, I think I've been lucky again, because it looked like the next one was sort of half an hour away. So, that'd be interesting to watch. But yeah, here we are, backtracking, going back the way we came. Who knew there was a skate park here? Blimey. Blimey. Well, you know, you get in your car, you go where you gotta go, you know your routes, and you get home, don't you? Well, we're going to see different things. We're going to go down different paths. We're going to use different routes. We're going to, you know, and it's not going to cost us a dime, is it? It's not going to cost us a penny, because we've got a free bus pass. We've got, it doesn't start till 9 o'clock, which is just fine. We don't want to get up too early, do we? Eh? And I reckon we're going to see lots of different things and learn different ways of getting around, because, you know, you're used to what you're used to. You're living in that hubbub of going to work and going home, going to work and going home, and going to do your hobby of a weekend. So I think we're going to find lots of different places that we've not been to before, and you sort of drive past them with your eyes shut. I mean, this must mean something. Can you see that? That's a pit head. Now the Midlands, there's lots of them, but we'll have to go and, did you see that there? Look, it's so winding for a pit. I wonder if there must have been at some time a colliery here. Maybe that's why this industrial estate and this leisure centre and all this general area is sort of not very old. So I guess it's, should we go and have a look? Yeah, we'll go and see if we can find a plaque on there. I don't really know if this is some sort of deck. Was there a colliery here? Does that mean underneath this winding gear there's a bloody big hole and a whole big quarry underneath it? Mine, I should say. Here we are. It's got a words on it. Is this Walsall Wood, is it? Walsall Wood Colliery. Yeah. From 1874 to 1964. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Walsall Wood Colliery. So has that been moved here as a monument thing? Or does that mean right underneath there is the hole? I don't know. But yeah, you can imagine this was you know, quarry ground. It's quite a lot of space around it. It's playing fields now, isn't it? Let's see what else it says. There's the winding gear, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, anti-climb paint on it. Yeah. So does that mean we stood here and there's an hole underneath us? I don't know. There's the winding gear. Do you remember we went to the Black Country Museum, didn't we? And there would have been, if this is in its original place, there would have been wires coming down here, and there would have been a winding house here, wouldn't there? Where they control the up and the down, and the wires go around there and then straight to the ground there. Interesting. Something, you know, where now we're on foot and now we're taking different routes, we're going to see different things, aren't we? Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. We've arrived. And the best thing about it, we have arrived here free of charge. Hey Rick, we've arrived, and we've arrived here free of charge.
That was quick.
Brilliant, isn't it? What was there, Rick? So there's the lamps off.
These are the lamps.
Yeah.
Two cameras.
Two cameras.
The
brain.
GPS aerial.
Yeah.
Control panel.
Yeah, the little box thing that lit up.
Little microphone.
Yeah.
Got all the brackets for the cameras in there.
Oh yeah.
And brackets for the
spot lamps.
Spot lamps.
Oh.
And is that the Bluetooth adapter?
Oh, that's what we were looking for, wasn't it?
That kind of goes in line.
Yeah. Blimey.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. So keep them safe, because they will be going straight away onto the next one. I knew you'd take that off there and unstick it. You'd know how to pull it off.
Yeah, put a bit of heat on it.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll polish it all up, won't they?
Yeah.
Obviously, that was where the mic was there, but they'll probably just put a grommet in or...
It's the way it is. You want to see the one we're picking up? It did have. He's going to change the thing, but there were big holes.
Oh, and it's probably got that quad lock for the phone.
Yeah, so if somebody else puts the set, at least these are ready. A little bracket on the front.
Isn't it ready for, you know?
Yeah. We did contemplate, and I did check, but I only asked the number. We were thinking of just unplugging it and leaving the loom there, weren't you?
Yeah, but that camera, the loom, the lead is part of the camera.
Oh, is it?
So you can buy extension leads, which may or may not need for the trike, but the camera and the lead is one unit. I thought it'd be a little plug or something, but there isn't. It's one.
Oh, so we did think of
all off the bike now.
leave the loom.
The power hub's still in the back.
Working well, yeah.
Because that obviously powers everything else. It's nothing to do with the camera. It's just made by the same camera manufacturer. So all the lights and everything, that all works. So really, it's just the front camera, rear cameras come off, and obviously the outer lights. Oh,
poor thing. Somebody's missed missed a goodbye. But of course, it's January. They haven't even recovered from Christmas yet. Have they had their first check? You probably had the January check.
Yeah.
That'll pay the Christmas debt. February spending money. So Josh, here is the bike coming back to you. The indicators are working. Let's knock out that middle light so you can see it a bit better. See, the middle light goes out. Indicators are working. Fine. The coloured lights are working. The ring of fire is working. These lights on the front here are working. We've got coloured lights on it. You know it's been apart, but there's no gaps. Do you know, when somebody messes with these wings, it never goes back the same, does it? Unless you've got it with somebody proper. Everything is. The oxidizer lead is in there, but it's behind here. So the lead for the oxidizer is still in there. These little flashing lights again here, that reminds me, I'll give you the little leads for them so they can be charged up. The back lights are alright, there's nothing being interfered with. That's the difference between getting your mate to rip everything out because it's gone and taking it to somebody proper. Yeah, Rick is absolutely fantastic in what he does. And if someone was to want to put, why wouldn't you want to put cameras back on it? little holes there. Can we see it? There's a little hole there. It was sitting on the number plate, so there's no difference on the number plate here, except that's yeah, it needs to be black. Yeah. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's a little hole here. It'll have to be a grub screw or something. He's took the paint, you know, that's not a sticky marsh, that's been lifted off. That's nice and cleaned up. Remember the control was there, wasn't it? The aerial was in here in the back, so this is how it's going to come to you now. The final film, everything working, nothing being, oh damn, I've cut the wrong cable. It has been removed rather than ripped out. I don't care, I'm selling the bike. Yeah, I bet you get a few of them, don't you? You find out afterwards. So the spot lamps are missing, and the chrome spot lamps, and obviously the front and rear camera. So somebody has missed out, although we only put it on for a week, and they've hardly had their pace. They haven't hardly recovered from Christmas yet, have they? So, you know. But anyway, this is the final film of how it's coming to you, Josh. Of course, yeah, the switches are still present, untampered with, and the hub is here. Do you remember? The camera control was there, and this is the hub, so the hub is still here. Yeah. The amplifier, hold on. I think the biggest thing we're going to miss is under here, this amplifier. To replace, you're talking £3 to replace. Obviously it came with the bike. We didn't actually add it into there. The Gen 2, I don't know if it's a Gen 2 thing, but look, this will pop the boot on your usually you've got to pull the handle under here, but now you've got the remote. The remote does it look for you. Popped it, just one finger opens it. Yeah, I think you know everything about it now, Josh.